Yeah, I don't know if Bill or if Bob is gonna sign in.
Yeah, he has not yet,
Okay.
so I'll keep my eye on
Yeah.
it, so. Well, we've had a good conversation before the 8/26/25 meeting is starting. Frank, Bill, Tom, Susan, Lynn, did I miss anybody? Helen. I had my vision and I've skipped Helen, but we don't have any announcements to make, and we are going to get right into photos. It's recording, yes. And I have this, I think I've finally figured some things out. Oh,
Photographer's experience, right?
yeah,
Exactly. Frank, your challenges are getting so difficult that they're too challenging.
This was Kathy who.
Isn't here.
She did the group we're working on now, which I think is coming pretty close to the end. But, I remember when she first put in, what was the other one? We had no idea what she was talking about, but it turned out to be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we had some lively discussions and.
Right, so whose is this?
this is
This
Bill's.
is an image that I took. Some meetings back, we had like multiple exposures or something like that. And I had done one of some trees by my house, but in the background, you could see it was an ambulance, for my neighbor. Which is between Andrew and me. Well, he died, back in, I think it was October. Well, he traveled a lot.
Oh, so these are not your things?
No, this is Jim Lazenby's. He was a music director for a church up in Schenectady, and then whatever the head of the church, they used to travel a lot. So these are all the different places that they went to. And I have some close-ups.
Are they slides or what?
They're all Kodachrome slides,
Oh, come on.
and they're neatly stacked. They're in chronological order.
Wow.
They have where it was.
Oh my gosh.
So, and these have probably been there and not touched since about 1985, because that's when they stopped. And that's when actually Father Kirby and Jim moved down from Schenectady. So,
So you just happen to be in their house, is that what?
yeah, I'm watching the house, and I knew these were in there from when Jim was alive.
Yeah.
So I said, there's a photographer's experience.
Yeah.
It looks like this was made for that stuff.
I was wondering, did he have this design specially for this?
Everything in his house was specially designed.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Wow.
You ready to go to the next one, Bill?
Yeah.
Because we're not changing topics.
So here's the first. Top left hand of that big picture, 1959.
Wow.
And he'd have them all, yes, Italy, Switzerland. And then he has them numbered by which role, I guess it was.
Have you
within.
checked any of them out? Have you looked at?
No.
Wow.
What's gonna happen to those?
Well,
I can tell you.
Is there any family
it
members?
actually stays in the church, this house.
The house does?
The house does, yeah.
Okay.
Because Father Kirby got it back in, I guess, the 80s. He died, Jim got it, so it was with him. And now since Jim's died, there's a religious guy up in Long Island that is retiring, that may be coming down to come in there. So even though the deeds were in their name, it keeps getting transferred to another person within the church.
What kind of church is it?
I don't know.
I've done better. Okay. Stupid question.
That's why I couldn't even tell you if it was, they call him a priest or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
Amazing.
1980.
To stay so organized for so many
Oh, my
years.
God.
and
A lot
like
of
I
work
said,
went into this.
Who would come look, I mean, somebody at some point has a lot of work or a big project or,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And if,
That's,
and in their study, now this house is 2,800 square feet, doesn't look like it. But there's one whole area that has thousands and thousands of books. I mean, just all throughout it. It's like, the house itself is like a museum on the inside. He would give tours.
so is this between you and Andrew's house? Okay,
Wow. And Andrew is her son.
yeah,
So they live next door, pretty much.
you're Andrew. Okay. From my experience that I'm going through, this type of thing is very difficult and very hard and very depressing. Because you don't know what to do with it, and you just feel.
Well, you don't know how much history is in it that somebody might be interested
I'd
in.
love to see some of these guys.
Alice's brother died, had 500 of his own oil paintings. No, well, most of them wound up going in the dumpster.
Yeah.
So at first I was thinking of taking some of the prints that I printed that I just kind of put in a box and never even put in a frame, then dump out a box of filters and all the stuff that I bought along the way that I don't use anymore, and just take a picture of that. But this to me was more interesting.
Yeah,
Well, this is certainly
on topic.
somebody's experience, you know, that's, wow.
All right, Frank is up next.
Okay, this was taken last February, so February of this year. I went on that trip down to the Everglades with a photographer, he's the first one in that picture. So we went out to this area where wildlife was, and it was nice because it was early in the morning and there was a fog, so I kind of held back because I wanted to get a picture of all these people walking into the fog, and you can see they have all of their, if you blow it up a little bit, you can see all of their lenses and cameras.
Yeah, especially the guy on the left, one over his shoulder and one hanging down below
That's
his
right, yeah.
knee.
And so I don't know, I just like that picture, and especially with the sun coming in and lighting up that one guy, the tall guy right there, his face. The guy in the front with the hat on is the photographer. He's from Maine, and he took us down there. We spent a week. And it was just a really great experience. And saw a lot of wildlife and got a lot of photographs down there. But that kind of, to me, said, okay, this is what a photographer goes through when they're gonna go out and try and capture something.
Well, this one got me even when I first saw it, but
I really like
And I-
that picture.
I don't know that you can improve on it, but
I was going to try to like dehaze it, but I said, no, the fog adds. to it.
Yeah, no, you don't
Don't
wanna
try to
do
take
that.
out.
And this
what do you-
crop-
what do
This
you-
crop right here is,
yeah, I was wondering about a closer crop.
Yeah, that would probably work better than what I have up there.
he just didn't really want
Yeah.
anybody to see the guy scratching his ass.
So when you have,
I noticed it when
That's true.
Once you see it.
you can't unsee it.
you know, fog is our friend, I know that.
Yeah,
We learned that. But when you have fog and noise, is it a good idea to denoise or leave the noise?
What was, let me see what the.
There, you can see it if you get really, really close, but I mean, that's way, way blown up.
Yeah.
And you don't want to dull it too much.
So just when you.
This was an
remove the
ISO
noise,
of 2500,
remove a
so
lot of that
there would have been in there. You know, now that you mention it, when I get home, I'll take it and
But the thing
denoise
is,
it and see what
denoise-
Yeah.
it does to it.
The noise and just put it back. Take the one you like.
Right.
Well, it's a nice picture.
Yeah, excellent picture. Worthy of being printed.
I can't
But I'll
believe that
denoise it
guy's
first.
out in the
Yeah, just to
woods
see what
with
it
bare
looks like.
legs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the
I
bugs.
figured it there like this.
I always am surprised when people.
Sometimes,
don't
yeah.
learn.
I'm in a fog.
Oh, my goodness.
Now this.
Now,
I
we,
didn't wanna get too risque, but,
so you took this picture?
I took this picture.
Okay, and you didn't get arrested or anything
No,
like that?
No, this was taken last September, a year ago. We were in Italy. And we just happened to be there during the Venice Film Festival. But we got there at the end of the week, so the A-listers and everybody was gone. So we just had, like, even the models were not the top ones. but this was,
Okay,
I got there, and the problem was I had all these people standing in front of me, so I had the viewfinder that twists, and I was able to hold it up and got this, but there was a lot of people on each side, so I cropped it down to just get them out, but leave the chaos in the background with all of the
Yeah.
photographers going crazy. She had already come down the runway and was going out, so they were photographing the next person to be coming down.
Well, the next person must have been amazing to not be looking at her, because every one of them is looking at
Yeah.
somebody else.
No, it's.
but it was just a fashion
She must
show?
have been naked, I guess.
It was, in the beginning, this was right down the street from the hotel where all of the stars would come in. They had the mahogany boats that would bring them in. I hung down there one morning, and all of the paparazzi were on a dock, so I had no idea who's coming.
Yeah,
But when I saw them jump up and start shooting away, I said, oh.
Money shot.
Yeah, this got to be somebody big. But this was down the street where they had a runway set up for the models. It was a fun experience being there for this, and we didn't set it up that way. I just realized that this was gonna be going on when we were in Venice.
Wow, that is a really strange vision right there, man. With all those guys, almost all guys.
Yeah,
With those things around their necks. I just inventing this movie about like Handmaid's Tale or something
Yeah.
like that. Like a cult or something. It's so strange. That photograph is just too strange, Frank.
You're also not looking at her.
That's
and
it.
that's
No.
still so
The
strange.
fact
We're waiting
that
for
they
the
must
next
be
one.
looking at
Better
her
over there.
It must be, whoever it is, she must be naked, that's all I can say.
yeah, right.
Probably she was walking up the runway, they were here.
Well, and also the picture of her is so clear.
Yeah,
I realize.
She's almost naked herself.
Yeah,
and I can't remember what it was that gave the light off of her, maybe there was some lights
Perfect.
here
Yeah,
that,
nice.
like, because they had lights all around the place, and, it was a lot of fun.
goddess and, what's the
The
word?
goddess and the paparazzi.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Amazing,
great.
great shot.
All right, Susan,
okay, so my interpretation was just to say what is my experience as a photographer, what do I do? And so I spend, as you probably know, a lot of time walking up and down my driveway, you know, and there's stuff there, and so this one was with my iPhone, and I also thought about it a little bit because of Tom's picture last time with shoes, and this
Yep.
almost looks like
A shoe.
Oh, yeah.
you know, it wasn't just the regular mushroom, with just the stalk and the top. It actually looks like a shoe, so I imagined,
it does.
sort of thought about Tom's picture, that this is like a shoe.
it's a great picture.
That is.
Really good.
This is just with my iPhone. And it's f1.78, 1/71 and second, ISO 100 and 6.76 millimeters. And all I really did was, I think I maybe did haze removal and cropped it, but that was it.
You didn't intensify that color on that mushroom? Wow.
Well, the haze removal does that.
Yeah.
But you know, the iPhone,
Yeah,
It's great, the contrast of
Well,
that
there's-
color against the muted
yeah,
I've never
color on the
seen a
leaves.
mushroom that color.
well, I have to tell you, you know, the thing that happens is when it rains, it's just amazing. Just the mushrooms that come
Yeah.
popping up. I
Everywhere.
did do haze removal, but that was it, you know.
It's a lovely.
you do have one other thing to do to this.
What?
You do need to do one other thing to it.
Print
Print it.
Yeah,
You know, I love about that, how the leaves give you a definite idea of the scale of the whole thing.
yeah.
If you really want to brainstorm, what would happen if those leaves were in black and white?
I'll try.
Right.
Oh, and just the mushroom.
Just the
Those
mushroom.
mushrooms,
That'd be
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
That might make a neat picture
It'd
too,
be
but
fun to try it, to just isolate the subject and make the
Yeah.
background black and
Yeah.
white.
And actually, the picture you're not seeing is that I did see a tiny little snake, I have it on my phone, and I used my boots to try to show the scale of the snake, And every time I tried to select the subject, instead of selecting the snake, it kept selecting the boots.
Oh,
At
okay.
this point, I know if I worked with Tom, he could get me to select the snake instead. I did not, and it was just a little bitty snake that was black and white, so you have not gotten to see that, maybe someday you will.
Well, great picture.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
This was with my camera, I was determined to use my camera also. And I don't know if you can kind of see what's going on, this is an anthill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's all those, yeah, there you go, Mike.
Oh,
That's-
okay, there they are.
And there were just ants all over the place, and even up above.
yeah, look down here. It's like their cavern got exposed.
Yeah. So I decided I needed to work with my camera, and I took my camera out, and there's this anthill that's been there forever. And for some reason, all the little ants were up that day.
Just don't step in it.
Don't, yeah, don't. Go
Is that
too
an
close.
anthill in a stump or something? What is that?
It's an anthill, I
Yeah.
actually have pictures of it, it's just like, it's near my driveway, where you back up the car, and it's just been there, it's about this big.
But what's that thing that Mike is putting frame around there?
There's a leaf on the
Ah,
anthill.
okay.
There's a
Okay.
leaf on the anthill. and all
So
the-
they must be
Almost look like a
eating them.
stump.
Huh?
They must be
Yeah.
eating the leaf.
I guess so, and they all just came out, and I just took my camera out.
It's much smaller than originally thought.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, it's great, it's so embedded inside that anthill.
I think it might be nice cropped like that, Mike.
That is.
You might gain a little bit more if you dodged out where the green is, but
The thing that I was trying to do was get a little bit of color in there,
Yeah,
that's why I included the leaves on the bottom and the leaf on the side, just to get some contrast. But it was just pretty,
Pretty amazing.
use my camera and not my iPhone. So it was FA 1/100th of a second, ISO 250, 55 millimeters, but it was also probably the wrong time of day to be out there, which is sort of a habit of mine. So it's minus 0.33 EV.
well, two very good ones.
nice.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah, there you have it. The photographer's experience. I've just come back from the beach, and that Hurricane Aaron was,
Oh, yeah.
and so I was down there on the beach taking lots of way too many pictures of waves.
Well, you just came back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Saturday. So, yeah, I took a lot of, and then I had a lot of pictures where the wash was over my shadow, to show that I was, a brave photographer who would wade out into the sea.
Yeah,
The sea was
But
everywhere.
they were really crappy photographs, so this one, and also this one, you could see both of my arms a little bit better than the others, and so you could tell I was taking a picture.
That's great.
There's a white spot right at knee level and to the right. I thought it was a spot on my,
Yeah,
but
you would excise that,
yeah,
I'd certainly.
minimal thing. You ready for the next one?
Yeah,
What were you taking pictures of on this one? Just the,
of my Alice's second cousin.
What?
wow.
She was up on that table, taking pictures of the family further on down on that's her mother sitting down there on the,
So this is one of your cousins on the
this
table?
is Alice's second cousin.
On the table.
Yeah, and that's her cousin sitting out there at the end of
Okay,
and those are her cousins grandchildren, and this is the mother of those little kids, and she was taking pictures of
So
them.
I was worried that you might not know the person and that the next picture would be the police coming. Or the husband coming up and pouncing.
So she had to jump up on the table to get, you know, to be able to photograph over that fence. And then I thought, oh, there's a photographer who's
Yeah.
putting herself at risk. And I said, hey, turn around.
Is she a bodybuilder or something?
I think she must be.
Strong muscles.
I want to say she is
That is great.
strong.
Not my style, but I didn't have that. Anyway, it was fun.
That's good.
Well, last but not least, Lynn,
Well, they might be leased.
but what?
They may be leased. Go ahead.
Oh, well, and I can't remember the order of these slides, but Lynn does a great job of portraits of people or animals, and there are a couple in here when her model was a very, very poor choice.
Must be you.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not,
Oh, wow.
no, you'll see her bad
So
taste here.
this is outside of St. Stephen's in Vienna,
Oh, okay.
Where?
in Vienna.
Yeah.
The one with the roof.
Yeah. And I was trying to capture all these people out there with their cameras taking
Yeah.
pictures. I thought it was kind of fun.
That is neat. Yeah, you got quite a few of them out there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Oh, there are a
4.
bunch of them. Anyway, I cropped, I'm sorry I didn't write down the EXIF data.
I also like that woman wearing the green top, that kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the colors in the picture, it makes it.
the colors are so vivid. It's beautifully exposed.
You know, one of the bad things about architecture photos is that there's always something in front of it. So many times there's
Yeah.
just no shot of a beautiful building, so.
because of the darn people.
And it's getting worse and
You
worse.
gotta, you gotta go at a real off time, try and get the,
Go at a very off time, and take a very long exposure. Because as people go through a long exposure, they
It blurs them
yeah,
out,
that's
yeah,
true.
Oh,
yeah.
So and on that topic, seriously, I just had breakfast with Bill, my brother, and he's just come back from Rome. And I don't know, Italy, but
not
he
Georgia.
was talking about Florence and how, you know, what a mob it was. I never did ask him, why did you go to
Wrong month.
Florence? But
Right.
he did, and he said he got up at 5 every morning and went to all of those places, all the classic, Florence places, and he said there was no one there.
There.
Yeah.
That's great.
Surprise.
And he got a lot of really great pictures because there
Okay.
was nobody there,
Moving along.
and the light was really interesting.
Yeah, that's,
because that was even the case when we were out in the Olympic National Park to go to the rainforest. I mean, we were in there well before it theoretically even opened, and there's only like 5 or 6 cars in there
Right.
as far
Wow.
plus us. And as soon as we came out a few hours later,
No.
Okay, Exhibit 1 and Lynn's failure to pick a decent person.
there you go.
we knew.
I think this is the same place, but just pointing a different
You
direction.
look so official there.
Yeah,
Fisheye.
14 to 24.
Nice.
Great.
We just capped backwards.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes the, yeah.
At first I thought you had on a beanie, but it is a cap.
Yeah.
it is.
I was gonna say, Mike it is beanie.
You look like a director scoping out.
So I am so proud of myself, I have to say. I looked at this picture and I thought, well, I can't use it because there are 2 people right over Mike's left shoulder.
Oh.
They were way in the background, so they were like this big, and I went into Lightroom and I figured out finally how to get rid of them.
Get rid of
I was
them, yeah.
so excited.
It's amazing.
So it changed the picture completely.
That's great.
This is out at Schönborn Palace.
Oh,
And it was hot.
It was,
was it?
well, it was a bright sunny day, and you had to walk way uphill to get up to the top, and anyway.
But that is great when you figure something out, like how to get something out of the picture, and how well it works.
Oh, I know.
Well, and
So I-
she's after me when I change the sky.
Seems a little illegal, I don't know. Anyway, I like that picture.
All right, stop share.
Stop recording.
Well, I think we are done. Good pictures. Glad everybody could be here. And next challenge is,
The next one on September 9th is geometry, and that's this, I don't know if last week we talked about it, because I remember
A little
Chuck
bit.
was asking, give us some, definition of what you thought. So this can just be like any other ones, you just go with what you feel on it.
Well, even if you found, like in these windows.
Yes.
you
Yeah,
know,
sure.
just
Oh, yeah.
angles and-
yeah, angles, circles.
Yeah,
Building,
Yep.
We've done it before. Geometry.
now,
Something so-
because after that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that bring us up to November 18th. And the last three are the ones we threw in, like the last meeting or meeting before. And there was just one question on, the one that's due at the end, November 18th, is a raw file. How, everybody was gonna work, if I remember correctly, with the same file. How do we get it to, because I don't know, can you email a raw?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think you can.
all right.
That's a good question, though.
It's gotta be under,
Yeah, there's a limit.
yeah,
um,
or, what date is that for?
That's like November 18th, so that's just before.
If push comes to shove, if we do have a big raw file that, for people working,
Yeah.
for when I was doing training up at the Seymour Center, I got a whole bunch of these 256 megabyte memory sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got probably a dozen or 15.
Ah.
Okay,
I could always take the one image and just,
Oh, that'd be
everybody get
good.
Put
it.
on and everybody
Yeah,
gets to
that's
take
a good
one-
plan.
Take it home and work on it.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of them.
somebody.
So do you want
With
to,
a phone, I forgot to bring my phone, somebody with a phone, look that up, I don't, look it up.
Look what up.
To see if you can,
Email a raw file.
yeah,
well, I know
This solves it.
if the file is too big, certain email
Yeah.
yeah.
process, it won't take it.
yeah.
You have to do it by OneDrive or whatever it is, but do you, since you're going away to interesting, do you want to take the file, take the photo? For us to use? All right. Because I'm sure in Iceland,
Oh,
you'll
wait a
get
minute,
some.
how did the
But I'm not gonna
challenge-
have my camera with me.
Oh, you're not, okay.
You won't have your camera?
No,
You'll feel like part of you's been cut off.
Where are you going if you're not
Use
taking-
your iPhone?
I didn't say which part,
Are you gonna use your
you're
iPhone?
not taking.
I'm just gonna use my Pixel, my Google Pixel.
But won't it shoot in RAW?
It will take a raw,
It
won't it?
probably will.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you can, I mean, I can do it on, on the iPhone.
all right.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do too with this is I have a little adapter that's the USB-C, and it goes right into a memory thumb drive that I have that's 256 gigabytes. So as I take pictures during the day, I can offload them onto
Onto
that
it, okay,
memory drive, so I don't limit myself to
Yeah.
all right.
like 80 gig.
Okay, well, we'll look for it for the, not next time, but the time after that, right? Is
No,
it?
no.
So when we do this,
No,
that's in
November.
November, so we've got.
Oh,
we've
okay.
got- Yeah, November 18th. so
Yeah.
We've got,
Yeah,
we've got time on that.
okay. Well, I'm gonna end the meeting and wish you well and take care.
And what I'm gonna do is,